In today's topic, Chapter 15, Population and Urbanization. Demography, a subfield of sociology that examines population size, composition, and distribution. Total number of population can have a powerful impact on the social, economic, and political structures of societies. What is population? It is a group of people who live in a specified geographic area. Fertility is the actual level of childbearing for an individual or a population. And fecundity is the potential number of children who could be born. So, what about mortality? It is the incidence of death in a population. The simplest measure of mortality is the crude death rate, while infant mortality rate is the number of deaths of infant under 1 year of age per 1,000 lives birthed in a given year. Moving on to migration. Is the movement of people from one geographic area to another for the purpose of changing residency. Immigration is the movement of people into a geographic area to take up residency. And emigration is the movement of people out of a geographic area to take up residency elsewhere. Population composition is the biological and social characteristic of a population, including age, sex, race, marital status, education, occupation, income, and size of household. Sex ratio is the number of males for every 100 females in a given population. Malthusian theory. Thomas Robert Malthus was one of the first scholars to systematically study the effects of population. According to him, the population, if left unchecked, would exceed the available food supply. Zero population growth, a condition in which a population neither grows nor declines because the number of births in a year equals the number of deaths. Many industrial countries have a relatively low birth and death rates and a steady but small population growth. The Marxist perspective. According to Marx and Engels, the food supply is not threatened by overpopulation. Technologically, it is possible to produce the food and other goods needed to meet the demands of a growing population. The Neo-Malthusian perspective. It re-emphasized the danger of overpopulation, whereas Earth is a dying plain with too many people and too little food, compounded by environmental degradation. Demographic transition theory is the process by which some societies have moved from high birth and death rates to relatively low birth and death rates as a result of technological development. Secularization is the decline in the significance of the sacred holy in daily life. Rational choice theory, which is based on the assumption that people make decisions based on the calculated cost-benefits analysis. Theories of urbanism. Simul. Urban life leads individuals to avoid emotional involvement. Worth. The city is the center of distant, cold, interpersonal interaction. Gans. Many city residents develop strong loyalties and have a sense of community. Human, ecology, and the environment. Reducing of a natural resource affects other parts of the ecosystem. Toxic waste dumps are often near areas with high concentration of minorities. Any society is an ecosystem with interdependent forces, human populations, natural resources, and the environment. Environmental racism and classism. Studies found a greater proportion of ethnic minority households closer to toxic sites even when considering households of comparable low-income status. waste are dumped disproportionately frequency in areas with high concentration of minorities. Feminism and the environment. Women tend to be more concerned with issues of environmental risk. Women were more likely than men to believe that abandoned waste sites cause health problems. Population and environmental in the 21st century. The UNDP estimates the world population will stabilize at 10 billion, with a high estimate of as much as 14 billion. The US will continue to experience increasing suburban development, heavy industry, and additional pollution.